Blog Talk Radio.
Hi, it's Margo. It's Sunday morning, August the 7th, 2016. It's early Sunday morning. I'm here with my weekly update, and I'm also going to read another channeled message that I got back in 2008 from the Great One, which is what I call the soul of the earth. Before I do that, first of all, it was a difficult week for me, and I know for a lot of people. I was just extra tired this week, just extra tired, having to take naps every day, sometimes 2 naps a day. I was very dizzy, feeling disoriented, feeling out of sorts. But inwardly, everything was fine. Inner vision was fine. Did some sessions with some people, implant removal and stuff, and those are going really well. So if anybody's interested in that, my website is margoshealingcorner.com. I'm a hypnotist, holistic life coach, and spiritual healer, and I get lots of questions about hypnosis and why I use hypnosis to do implant removal, in conjunction with the implant removal. And one of the reasons I do that is I found that a lot of the implants that people have are self-created because of their belief system or, something that's happened to them either in their childhood or, with different relationships they've had, or different situations they've been in, and these blocks or these implants, and they can be implants or they can be energetic blocks, are defense mechanisms, and they helped you cope when you were in that stressful situation, but you don't need them, and you don't need them forever, and if you still have them in there and you're dealing with reality like you did when you were 3 or when you were 5 and under attack and you were reacting like that, then it's not a healthy way to react. And so hypnosis can help you release those belief systems on a subconscious and unconscious level. And just to dispel a myth around hypnosis is you're not out of control when you do this. You're not under my control when you do this. People stay awake and aware. You just go into a relaxed state, and I basically take you through a guided meditation and then give you a lot of positive suggestions for changing your beliefs and being open to new possibilities. And so if you have any questions, let me know. I'll do another episode just talking about this, I think, because it's really important. And anyway, I want to get into the channel messages from today, or for today. And if you haven't heard the other parts of this series, this is part 4. But back in 2008 and 2009, I was getting messages in about the Ascension and we were supposed to be out of here no later than 2012, but it didn't happen because we got source coded by the bad guys. They changed the timeline, and they keep changing the timelines in order to get more time for themselves, basically, and for Satan to be able to get more souls, is what I think. So it's getting very dark. We're moving through 4D right now, which I consider hell. It's the lower astral realm or the astral plane before we get to 5D. 5D is considered, in what I've seen, the Christian heaven. It's not limited to the Christians, though. It's the Arcturians are there, and they're monitoring 5D, and they're keeping all the bad guys out, and they've got everything ready. And they did tell me recently that they're getting ready for an evacuation. A lot of souls coming. And don't know exactly how that's going to happen, but they said basically a lot of people are going to die. And they've got their triage units and rehab, and they got people ready up there, people ready to go. So time's running out, folks. Time's running out. You need to get right with God, get right with Jesus. And I do believe in Jesus. And open your heart to Jesus, and you will be protected. And even though you may go through some really hard times, and we may not make it through it, but there are things worse than death. That's what I think. I mean, I'd rather be dead than live in a lot of the scenarios that are coming up. I'd rather be dead than stuck in with my brain uploaded into a cyborg. I'll tell you that much. I would definitely rather be dead. So anyway, this message I'm going to read you today is from Saturday, December 27th, 2008. So this was 2 days after the last message I read you, which was last week, which was on Christmas Day, December 25th, 2008. So this one is actually from Brother Juan. It's not from the Great One, but he was giving us information about the shift too. If I have time, I might go ahead and read another one. I might read you two. I think I'll have time, which is from the Great One too. So this one's from Brother Juan first. Saturday, December 27th, 2008. And he says, "My students, as you can see from the messages the Great One has imparted to you, this is the end scenario for us, the end of the movie of the 3D. It is not the end of our existence, but it is the end of the 3D movie. When the Great One awakens fully and shakes off the ones who are trying to control her, she will awaken out of 3D and into the other D, and we will awaken with her even further. It is so important that you continue meditating on the earth, holding the light, helping her, keeping the portals open, being in tune with her, being in tune with nature. These are the most important things right now." And I asked, "Brother Juan, do you still see earthquakes happening?" And Brother Juan answers, he says, "They are building. The pressure is building and mounting. It may not happen before the end of the year." Of course, he meant 2008. "It may be put off by a month or so, but they will happen. As the snow melts, it causes shifts in weight on the plates, and it very well could happen." And I say, "Brother Juan, we are seeing dire predictions for 2009 and beyond. Food riots, collapse of the government infrastructure. Do you still see us beaming out in the time frame you have said? The Great One said that by the time CERN is operational, that is her time frame to get out and shut it down, which would be June at this point. Do you see everything falling apart as quickly as the predictions I heard this morning? The Great One also said it might be sooner. And he answers and says, my students, it is so difficult to predict a day and time, but I still see the same time frame, any time from April 1st until the end of June or even into July, because CERN may be postponed again because of the economy. I just don't know yet. When HDTV kicks in, everything will speed up even further. The towers you saw are all being put in to control the frequencies and to control the minds of everyone. They want to make one great mind that will be controlled by the push of a button from a computer. That is their goal. We will not let that happen. The Great One is much more powerful than the ones that are trying to put this in motion. They think they can harness the energy of the earth, and then it will just cooperate and let them do that. They do not know. Watch for great changes starting in mid-February. Great changes. There will be disasters. There will be many problems with HD. There will be phenomena in the air that will be displayed as a result of it. There will be accidents. People will be affected in strange ways from this energy, for these are not mere microwaves. These are not mere high-density signals. These are a combination of waves coming in, all piggybacked on top of one another. It is like a multi-stream of waves. They will be pulsing at all different rates and harmonized together into one rate. There will be frequencies in one frequency. When it hits the target, it will disperse into other frequencies. There will be many accidents and disasters, but they plan on putting it in motion and keeping it in motion. This will bring the end, along with CERN, the end of the timeline. As you receive the message on Christmas Eve night, you do not have to worry. You will be taken out before the very end. You will be taken out while you are still safe. You have been taken many times. Do not think that your crew will let you stay here if it is not safe. This is all for the experience, my students. You must help the earth. You cannot help the earth if you are not here, for the earth needs your energy. With you living in its realm and on its surface, you are feeding it, and it is feeding you. You are bringing down the cosmic energy to help the earth. Visualize yourself as a battery for the earth, a conduit, bringing down energy from the heavens into your body. See yourself as a tree. The roots conduct the energy into the earth. The leaves and branches conduct the energy into the air for the earth's soul. This is how you will help it. Do this meditation daily, and you will become more in tune with the earth. I know these are very frightening times, but you have been prepared. You're doing well. I honor you and bless you, my students. You are being guided. People must learn to get their inspiration and energy from cosmic sources. They must look outside of 3D. They must search and ask for help outside of 3D. At this point, everyone is so caught up in what is going to happen, they cannot go within. If they have not awakened or begun to awaken by now, they will not. Some of them will be presented with it and will start to wake up, but they will shut down, for it is too late. The earth is going to ascend. Enough people have awakened to help her ascend, even if no one else awakens. If others wake up, that is great. But for now, just continue as you are and do the meditation daily, bringing the cosmic into your body and dispersing it into the earth. It is all important. Remain calm. Do not do anything hastily. All is well. We say thank you, Brother Juan. And he says, now let us lift up our lights together to one great golden light to uplift and heal one another. And we blaze up our golden lights all together and say thank you, Brother Juan. And there was that message from Saturday, December 27th, 2008. And then the next one is from the Great One on Tuesday, December 30th, 2008. This is another communication with the soul of the earth, or the Great One. Brother Juan is with us. We are in the chamber inside the mountain with the Great One. The light is slowly moving, yellow and white with a tinge of pink. And the Great One says, welcome, my friends. I've been waiting for you. And we say, thank you, Great One. We heard your call. And she says, my friends, time is up. As I told you, and as Brother Juan has told you, you are seeing the merging of the timelines faster and faster. You have evidence of these things. Your bodies are feeling the shifts. You are feeling aches and pains, disorientation and dizziness. This will continue for another couple of months. Then you will enter into the dream state. You are crossing into it now more and more. This is why you are feeling disorientation and dizziness more and more. You are letting go of the dense forms. Your bodies are transforming into light. You have been prepared for this. When you are in the dream state in a couple of months, you will still be functioning in 3D, but it will seem as if a waking dream is taking place. This will prepare you for the ascension. You are losing the rest of your old beliefs that have had you locked into 3D. Things you used to be able to do, places you used to go, people you used to be with, jobs you used to do, you can no longer do because your vibration is not compatible. You are of a much lighter frequency and less dense. As a result, there are only certain places that you will feel comfortable for any length of time. Also, as a result of the body becoming less dense, you will begin to be requiring less food, less physical nourishment. As you see from the meditation you've been doing, of gathering the energy and dispersing it as a tree into me, this is giving you more energy. It is not dissipating your energy at all. We are a team. Continue to do this meditation at least twice a day. By doing this, you are tuning yourself to my vibration. As I wake up more and more, and the vibration goes faster and faster, you will be riding that wave, that frequency with me. It is very important that you do this to stay in tune with me. This is how we will go through the portal. You have to be of the correct frequency to go through the portal, as you know. This is preparing you. It is also giving me the energy I need in order to do this. I've been here a long time. It will be sad to leave this beautiful earth, but time is up. It could have gone so many different ways. There were many crossroads, many turning points, many choices, but the dark ones have always been in control here. Many who portray themselves as light are actually dark. It is a fine line. Whenever one tries to control another with their actions or their ultimatums, the one who is controlling is revered very highly by the dark ones. They think that's how things are accomplished. They do not realize the dichotomy of it. You must stay strong. Keep your hearts pure. Be careful where you step. I am lighting your path. I am lighting the way for you so you do not stumble. Many new shocking truths are going to come out now as more information comes forward in this timeline. It will seem as if you have a new history. That is the history in this timeline. It is new to you because you woke up in this timeline. I know you are beginning to understand all of this, and it is still confusing. You have been so indoctrinated with one timeline, with 1D. It is good you have been searching and meditating all your life. Otherwise, you would go insane. You would not be able to reconcile what you are seeing with what you believe and what you have been taught. Ones who cannot reconcile this will go mad. They are going mad. There will be many more going mad for no apparent reason. Although some of the reasons for going mad have already been established. The silent mind control techniques that are being used. Society control techniques. The way the humans have been manipulated. The dark operation is about to be over. They have had their reign on this earth. Now they are failing. They think they can control me, as I've said previously, but they cannot. They think they can control you, but they cannot. We are a team. Continue your meditations and your documenting. Observe the dream state and the waking dream. You're becoming more aware in your other deeds. This is good. Let me hold you in my light and know that we are going back to the source very, very soon. And I say thank you, Great One. Thank you for having us today, inviting us here and imparting more wisdom, instruction, and information. And she says, it is my pleasure, my friends. I will see you all again soon. In the meantime, let us all rest in this light. And we say thank you, Great One. And that was the end of that session. And I think it's very pertinent now because you do see the timelines changing. You do see this. We are having new histories written for us. We're discovering them. People are going insane more and more. And where they were talking about, catastrophes and accidents happening in the air. I mean, we have this happen all the time. Planes just fall down and, just crash for no reason. And, the birds are disoriented. The bees are disoriented. They can't find their way back to their home, back to the beehive. Birds are going the wrong way. Fish are disoriented. I mean, everything is upside down and inside out. So it could be all because of CERN and HD, and it's all put together. So that's, I think it's all part of the mix. It's all part of it. And where the Great One's saying will be less dense and require less food, in the last month, especially, like the last 2 weeks, really especially, I've noticed some pretty dramatic changes in my body. I'm just not hungry. I'm eating like one real meal a day, and the other meals are just little tiny snacks, a few walnuts, little bites of walnuts, on like a slice of cantaloupe or two, a couple of strawberries here and there, and that's it. That is it. And then my meal of a salad with beans and quinoa on it. And that's it. And that's all I'm eating. And I'm stuffed. And it's like it's too much even. But I feel like I need to eat because I get tired and, start feeling drained. But I'm thinking I need to eat even less than that. So that's the message for today. Be aware of the cell phone towers. If you haven't watched that movie, Control Factor, I recommend checking that. And the other movies, Source Code and 13th Floor. There are lots of other movies that have been telling us the truth. Oh, another good one to check out is Anonymous Rex. It's. I'm not going to say anything about it. Just need to check that out. Anonymous Rex. So I think that one's telling the truth too. So let me know how you're doing. Find my website, margoshealingcorner.com. I'm available to work with people, remove your implants, help you reconnect with your divine, restoring that divine connection, reconnect with your star family. I do past life regressions. I can help you get rid of unwanted behaviors. Stress management was my specialty when I studied hypnosis. All kinds of things. So look me up, margoshealingcorner.com, and be sure and check out my YouTube channel and subscribe. I've got some good interviews up there. I'm trying to get some more interesting people. I've contacted them, but I'm just waiting to hear back. I'm going to have Richard Souter on again in the next week or so. Not sure what we're going to be talking about, but it will be riveting, I'm sure. So you take care. Everyone be safe. Get prayed up. Remember to ask for protection when you go into meditation. Ask for the angels to protect you and Jesus, and for everything to happen for your highest good. So God bless and take care. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.